My wife Amy was on her country walk that she does many evenings here during the summer months um, around our area. By the way, we live out on a small parcel of land. It's about 6 acres out in a town called Stephenville, Texas. I call it EIEIO. We're kind of out here in the middle of nowhere by choice. We don't have to deal with much traffic unless we get behind an occasional tractor every now and then on the way into town. We can see the stars at night. The nights are very, very quiet and very peaceful. And when we want to go into the city, when we want to have access to more than what our little 17,000 person town affords, then we're just an hour and a half up the road from Fort Worth and a little bit further away from Dallas. So anyway, Amy was out on a walk the other night, and she happened to notice a coyote running through one of the fields nearby. And, you know, it was dusk, but it wasn't dark yet. And so it's normally pretty odd to see them out that time of day. They normally come out at night. And boy, we can hear them big time when they do come out at night. Anyway, she just kind of stopped and hung out for a few minutes to see what was going on. And she noticed a couple of small black kittens that had been running around in the field and had come right up to the edge of the road. There was no mother to be seen, and the two of them looked to be in pretty bad shape. Well, I'm in my office at the time. I had a couple evening appointments with my business, and so she came back. I didn't realize it, but my two daughters, Sarah and Rebecca, had a couple friends over. They were playing cards in the living room at the time, and Amy grabbed them all and then took them all back out in the car. And I was wondering, okay, what's going on here? What are they doing? About 20-30 minutes later, they come back, and after I'm done with my appointments, I go in the house, and they proceed to tell me the story of how they saved these kittens. It appeared that the coyote had been stalking them, and the coyote's plans was to obviously have them for dinner. So Amy ended up rescuing them. Well, here we are 2 or 3 days in to the kitten rescue, and the kittens are doing great. One of them has a birth defect of some kind. It looks like its mouth is a bit deformed, and I don't know if it was attacked at some point or if it was just born that way. The other appears to be fine, though the two of them are skin and bones right now and have just started eating some real food today, and yesterday and the day before had been drinking some milk. We've called them Toothless and Midnight. And so anyway, I don't know what's going to end up happening with them. To be honest, we got enough cats around here already. In fact, I'm one of those guys that several years ago, I was purely a dog guy. I had never grown up with cats in my house, didn't care for them. I liked the love that a dog would give when it wanted to be petted or whatever, and the indifference that cats provided just really kind of drove me nuts. But we got adopted by a cat several years ago, female, that we called Bob. That was the name the kids gave her. And Bob proceeded to have kids. And so here we are 2.5 years into the life of those kittens. And Squirt, the female, and then Tiger and Theo, the two brothers, are all outdoor cats here at the farm. They roam and wander on a regular basis. We provide food for them and water, but otherwise they kind of come and go as they like. And they've done a great job of keeping rodents away, snakes away, etc. So we love having them around, aside from the fact that they do kill the occasional bird that we would prefer not to have happen. So anyway, we've got 2 new additions to the farm. Don't know exactly what's going to happen with them because in the past the cats have not been very accepting of outsiders. And here we've got these 2 kittens that at some point in time are going to need to be let go. So we'll keep you posted on what transpires with Toothless and Midnight, the 2 small black kittens that were rescued here in EIEIO a couple of nights ago.